And welcome to the Format with your boy Matt Jackson, aka Joffrey Killer. Let me talk to you. As you can tell by the thumbnail, we've got something to talk about. I'm looking for anything that's like Halloween related for wrestling content and stuff like that. So you know, wrestling content right now, it's a lot over there everywhere. So tomorrow night, tomorrow is October 27th, and tomorrow is NXT Halloween Havoc, and tonight is NWA Samhain Part 2, or Samhain, the second Samhain, so new pay-per-view, Samhain. They had one last year, got in a lot of trouble, and we're bringing it back, and hopefully they don't do cocaine on the show again. But this show right here, about to get into it, yeah, we'll talk about that later, but, so it's Memphis Wrestling, right? Memphis Wrestling, so we're gonna get into it, but I'm gonna send you down to, you know what it is, 716 Wings and Things in Denver, Virginia, over there, in front of, Skate Town, USA. If there's a Skate Town show, if there's a Skate Town, like Pure Pro Wrestling at Skate Town anytime, so then you could easily, hey, you know what, we're gonna go to 716 first, then we're gonna go see the show, intermission, you can go over and get you a drink, come back. So it's pretty cool. Like, they don't sell, alcohol at the wrestling events, but if you're at Skate Town, you can always go over to 716, get you a brew, drink it, come back. We're going to send you over there to Exotic Vapes, behind Sheets in Danville, Virginia, too, over there, in the Riverside Drop. Anyway, so this streamed live today, October 26, 2024, on YouTube. This is number 192, I guess, stream or episode, as you say. I guess it's number 192, and we're reviewing it because it was called Halloween Spooktacula. Okay, and with them hyping it up, or with them showing, who we might see, or just whatever, I got kind of excited. I was like, okay, I got to see this, like, you'll know once you know once. I mean, there's like so many people like that was kind of on this. But yeah, it was streamed 2 days, so it's literally been off the air for it was like 2 hours or something like that ago. It streamed, so you can check it out. It's Memphis Wrestling YouTube channel, and you'll check it out. Halloween Spooktacular is freaking good. I'm gonna try to link it in the description of this video, so you can just look in the description and there's the video of what I reviewed. I need to start doing that. I'll be forgetting to do that, but anyway, so like and subscribe like always, if you haven't already. The first match, and it's kind of crazy, like the first match, you're not thinking it's going to be something like this, but it was a coffin match. It was a casket coffin match, whatever you're going to call it. They had like one of the traditional coffins, so it was like back in the day, like Nosferatu type, one of the old wooden ones or whatever. If y'all hear a little wind in the background, I'm sorry, man. I'm sitting outside recording the show. And it's not that big of a deal to hear other things in the background when you can hear me clearly, so I don't really think of it like that. Plus we got like old school Halloween commercials in the background, just for the fucking vibe. But anyway, so we have the O'Neill brothers. I'm not familiar with the O'Neill brothers, and I forgot their like individual names, but so we have the O'Neill brothers. They come out, and it's a tag team coffin match, which we don't really see much of those. They go up against Big Nasty Phil and Main Event Bradley. Well, this match ain't nothing to talk about. They did a couple moves. The O'Neill brothers were dressed up like the Dudley Boys, and so they hit the 3D, put the guy in the casket, and it was over. It was one of the quickest matches I've seen. Like, it was so quick. It was like, boom, it was done. So I would leave where I was sitting, go get something to drink or whatever. The match was over. Like, I went inside, like, for not even that long, the match was over. So we don't got much to say about that match, except for we're going to shout the guys out and tell you who was in the match, okay? But who cares? The next match is a trick or treat match, which is just a I really don't know. I really don't know. We're just putting names on matches now. You know, we'll just put a name on a match and call it what it is. You know, it's a trick or treat match, but we didn't see any weapons. We didn't see anything. We didn't see anybody. We didn't see anything like that. We just had the girl come out. We had Makari Candy versus C-Rex. C-Rex a big bitch. She big. She a big woman. Makari Candy comes out. She's, you know, giving out candy and stuff like that. This guy, Jay Webb, comes out and he starts throwing candy to the crowd and starts giving candy to the crowd and stuff like that. We're seeing all kinds of people dressed up, like Killer Clown from Outer Space in the crowd. We had a kid, Jim Cornette. We had a kid, Jimmy Hart. We had a kid, Buff Bagwell. We had 2 hot dogs. People dressed up like hot dogs, which is kind of funny at a wrestling event. If you think about it, that's pretty funny to have 2 hot dogs dressed up, because you get a hot dog and a handshake most time. Oh man, so that's kind of funny. You had all kinds of different costumes in the crowd. Anyway, so we had Makari Candy versus C-Rex, which is, I guess, the enforcer to the women's champion, Nikki XS. I'm guessing it's N-I-X-I. However you pronounce it, I guess it's Nikki. XS is her name. It was a squash match. This match was a straight up squash match. Makari Candy barely couldn't do anything. She was a small girl going up against this girl that was like the size of Awesome Kong. She was huge. Short but huge, you know what I'm saying? And so she just squashes her in like no time. So that was another quick match and another. Why the hell are we here? Why are we here watching this match? Why did you book the match if it was gonna be that fucking quick? I mean, I get having squash matches on a show. I get it. You know, it's a place filler. Like, well, we need one more match. You know, whatever. But whatever it is. There was 2 squash matches. 2 basic squash matches, 2 quick matches, if you want to call it, whatever. It was 2 quick matches, like, right out the gate. And I know that when you think about it, the wrestling show itself was only like 43-some minutes. So it was not even an hour long. You know what I mean? It wasn't even an hour-long show. But after that match, we had C-Rex, of course, squashed Makari Candy. So now she's a squish candy bar or something. Melted candy bar. Then the Gun Show comes out. This guy named the Gun Show. He's dressed up like John Cena tonight. Not really. I mean, he don't even have John Cena's gear on because it's probably a copyright. But he was dressed up in John Cena-esque, you know, look. He was talking about him being the number 1 contender to the Heritage Championship, which, hold on a minute. Somebody's got it. Somebody's got this down belt. Hold on. Where is it at? I wrote it down somewhere with the guy as the belt. Aaron Roberts. Aaron Roberts is the Heritage Champion. So the Gun Show and Heritage are going to be... Aaron Roberts will be going up against each other at some point. So we had that promo. We see Danhausen with the fans. We see Sue Young and Danhausen together with the fans. Happy Halloween. Let me go ahead and tell y'all some stuff, okay? Happy Halloween. Sunday, October 27th, which is tomorrow, is a live show coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow, 27th, they're going to have Tugboat and Tony Atlas. So if y'all are in the Memphis area, y'all should check out that, because they'll be having Tugboat and Tony Atlas tomorrow night, Memphis Wrestling. Let's see, October 27th. Let's see, we have dates here. So we have November 17th of this year. Butterbean will be in Memphis Wrestling. November 23rd is Ghost River Brewery. November 30th is Jonathan Gresham. Ring of Honor's Jonathan Gresham will be, or AEW, whatever you want to call it, will be there the 30th of November. And then December 8th is Grind City Rumble 2025, and they will be having AJ Francis there that night. They're about to be hitting a 200 milestone coming up. So that's all the dates that are involved. I forgot to tell y'all another one. November 23rd is that, but that's the Ghost River shit. But then there was Dave and Buster's for AEW. So whatever Full Gear's date is, I think it's the 23rd. It's Dave and Buster's. Or maybe it was, I think it was another date. I kind of messed this up. Maybe I didn't write down that one. But anyway, so we have Dave and Buster's. So whenever Full Gear goes live, whenever that day is, you can go to Dave and Buster's and watch it for free. Is basically where I'm getting at with that. Oh, AEW November 30th. I'm sorry. November 30th is Full Gear, and also November 30th is the Jonathan Gresham show. So he'll be on there too. Or either November 23rd is the Jonathan Gresham. Nope, November 23rd is Ghost River Brewery is November 23rd. November 30th is Jonathan Gresham. November 30th is also Full Gear at Dave & Buster's for free. We will have AJ Francis return soon. We see Enzo in a commercial for autographs and stuff. Like if you can't make it, you can get an autograph and it'll be sent to you or whatever. That's the next match. Okay, so that's all that stuff that I needed to talk about Danhausen, and who we've seen. And that's right before all of this was basically told us we had all the dates out. They went to that commercial break, and it was just everything that I just talked about. 200 milestone, the dates of everything, tomorrow's show, Butterbean being there, all of that was in that little segment right before the third match. And so we have the third match, which is an absolution match, which is basically like a hardcore match, I guess. I don't really fucking know, guys. We're on the third match, and just remember what I've been saying this whole time. The third match, The Righteous Path versus Jackson Crowley and Abel Booker, the Twins of Salem. Look at there, Sin Crowley. Sin Crowley, someone else is trying to steal your shit again. Not even stealing your stuff this time. They're just putting their little twist on it, Sin. What the hell? So anyway, if y'all don't know, my boy Sin Crowley, one of my best friends, Sin Crowley, he works for Pure Pro Wrestling. His name's Sin Crowley. He was part of a tag team called Sons of Salem. That's why I mentioned him, because this guy's Jackson Crowley, Abel Booker. They're the Twins of Salem versus The Righteous Path. Brother Bruce and Morrow or whatever, and they come out with Reverend Ash Taylor. They now I'm looking excited. Now I'm thinking the Formatt. Oh man, I'm thinking Matt Jackson's happy as hell. I'm thinking I'm gonna be excited about this match, right? An absolution match. I don't know what it really is. I'm just gonna say it was a hardcore match deal. All right. Well, there was a guy on the team that looked just like Delirious, but red. I'll tell you that. He looked just like Delirious, just a little red. The match is going on, right? Now I'm excited about this show with this match, because like I said, there's quick matches, there's squash matches, there's this big-ass commercial break. I mean, so, not a lot, right? We have this match. This match, there ain't much to talk about. There ain't nothing to talk about. I really don't know. They had some moves. They did some moves. It looked like the Crowley boys were doing good, or the Salem boys were doing good. And next thing you know, it was another squash match. It was lackluster. It was too quick. It was nothing to it. And it was a waste of time. Literally, okay, the other matches were quick that I talked about, but I really, really, really feel like this was more of a waste of time than the other matches. Because you're getting us excited for the already creepy gimmicks, right? You're getting us excited for the already, dark characters. They don't need to dress up during Halloween to do it. They're already like that always. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm excited, and now I'm not excited, because it went from excitement to what the fuck just happened. The match is over, and I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? Excitement went really high to really low, real quick. And I'm not sure if I'm okay. So based off this show, I've watched Memphis Wrestling before, but I haven't watched it to sit back and actually talk about it or to review it or whatever. But with this one, I had that growing up, the Goosebump thing. But with this match, yeah, waste of fucking time, dude. I don't know if I'll be watching Memphis Wrestling again. I don't know. I might for special shows or something like that, or if Danhausen's on it. But other than that, this was not that good. I mean, the matches are just stupid, bro. Actually, if you think about it, on paper, I'm looking at it written down, because I wrote down all the matches that happened today. And I'm looking at this match, The Righteous Path, Jackson Crowley, Abel Booker. It looks fucking good. It looks like a match that nobody is going to have anything to complain about. But fuck that match. But anyway, sorry, Jackson Crowley and Abel Booker, the Twins of Salem. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry that I have to, basically talk shit about y'all's match. It was not good. Y'all did good. It was the match itself. It was too quick. It was just nothing, right? Anyway, sorry about that, Twins of Salem. Anyway, I wish the Sons of Salem was around, because that'd be a fantasy match right there. So then we have the costume contest segment with the fans, a bunch of fans in their costumes. There was a kid as Jim Cornette. There was a kid as Beth Bagwell. There was 2 hot dog people, like I said. Like, there was a lot of costumes. Killer Clown from Outer Space. I can't even remember which clown he was. I can't remember who won it. I don't think they showed us the winner. They showed us the fan of the week, which the fans of the week were the Dudley Boy guys that were dressed up as the Dudley Boys. They were fans of the week. This was all presented by Kapow Comics. Go check out Kapow Comics in Memphis, I'm guessing. I don't know. Look up Kapow Comics and then figure it out. But didn't write that down. But anyway, so there's Kapow Comics. That's probably one of the places that Danhausen goes to, I think. I think that's the place that he likes to go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, it was presented by Kapow Comics. The whole show was. Then we get to see the likes of, like, Crazy Steve. We get to see some Boogeyman. We got to see some Gangrel. We got to see Cruel. We got to see the Fan of the Week. There was some training footage where they showed guys training in the ring, saying, hey, if you want to train in Memphis, then this, so they were promoting training stuff. So that's pretty cool that they offer training. Like most wrestling companies do offer training. So most of the time you could just go in there and, hey, how much will it cost to get in the training? Some people get different stuff. Everybody's different. So it just depends, Yeah, sure, if you know somebody in the business like I did, or whatever, yeah, of course, I had a little bit of an easier way to get in the ring and train. It was a lot easier for me. I can't help that. Knowing people, being friends with people, it just happens like that. But anyway, so with that, but the most it costs is like $1,000 a year, so it's not that bad. So after all of that, the costume contest stuff being shown and everything like that, we're gonna check where I'm at on time. 17 minutes. That's not bad. This is gonna be a JCW show, basically review, which is fine for my reviews to be short, sweet, give you what you're looking for, whatever. My review of the show. It's not about me telling you my whole life too, but I've had a great day today. I got up at 9 o'clock this morning. Went to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning last night somehow. Been working on a lot of footage, a lot of stuff, and go to my YouTube channel, Lick My Plate Gaming, and you can check out the latest thing I put out was Horde Rush. It's an hour long. And it's pretty cool. I use only hunter skins in it, so each little segment of clips is like a different character, so you'll see all the characters I used. I don't know, just go over there and like and subscribe. We're almost to hit 400 subscribers over there, so if y'all want to jump over there and just subscribe for me. Next match. The next match, I'm guessing this is the 4th match right here. I feel like I have so much written down, and I'm looking at it like making sure I didn't leave anything out, because there is so much written down on this one. It's ridiculous. But I have literally, it's all covered. It's all good. We are good. We are up there. 4th match was Emeritus masked guy named Emeritus versus the Heritage Champ Aaron Roberts. What can I say about that match? Another squash. I'm sorry. We'll let the cat out the bag quick, didn't I? Okay, let's go over the card so far, guys. Let's go over this card so far. First match, quick, basically a squash. Second match, definitely a squash match. Third match, squash match. Fourth match, squash match. What the fuck is going on with people booking shows these days? What the fuck? Squash. I don't even feel like talking about the last match. I really just want to quit talking about this whole show in general, and didn't even really want to talk about this show in general, because Lord of mercy, I'm like, am I going to waste my breath on this? But no, we are going to waste our breath on it because it was a Halloween spooktacular, and there's some cool stuff to talk about in the main event, okay? So we've waited this long, guys. I am sorry that y'all had to wait 17, 18 minutes before I start talking about the good stuff. I'm sorry for that, but that's how it goes. Anyways, we have some commercials. We had Bartimus. Bartimus comes out, he gets us hyped up. He's the ringmaster looking guy. He gets us hyped up for the next match, which is it's pretty cool just to see who we see, you know what I'm saying? So we get Lord Gaston. Lord Gaston makes his entrance to the ring, right? Now let me go ahead and tell y'all about this match real quick. It is a monster brawl match. It is not a over the top rope. Yeah, it's not over the top rope battle royale. It's a whoever pins first is the winner of this match. We had Lord Gaston, we had a guy named Kale, we had Erica Torres, we had DDT, we had Gun Show, we had Sue Young, we had Seven Cruz, we had a Super Grizz, a dude in a teddy bear outfit, we had Jason Voorhees, we had Danhausen, we had Peter Griffin and a chicken come out there, and they wrestled in the beginning and in the end. So Gaston makes his entrance in, and he gets beat. Like, it starts then, and it's just wild as hell. They use a kid as a battering ram. Like, this show was really insane. And it was just a great show as it is. I guess it was kind of sucky, like I said, but it was whatever. It was okay for this match. Was good. Danhausen face to face Jason. The match was crazy. We had Super Grizz, a big teddy bear, a grizzly bear mascot character, jump off the top rope, do some things. We had Sue Young. We had it was crazy. It was a cool match. Jason Voorhees, Danhausen cursing Jason Voorhees to where, he wouldn't hurt him, Yeah. But, so, that's okay. But it ended up being just the Gun Show winning the match. Gun Show ends up winning the match, and Danhausen doesn't even try to win. He just basically helps the Gun Show win the match, and he's dressed up like John Cena. But yeah, the Peter Griffin thing was just was amazing. I was watching it. I paused it. I was like, oh my God. I went inside, grabbed my son. I was like, you have got to come out here and see what's going on this wrestling show right here on Memphis Wrestling. Go like and subscribe to them. Go watch them. They're good. They're good, But I said, come here and watch this. Look at this shit. This wild moment. I don't know. It was okay. The main event, like I said, is my favorite part of the whole show. That is because of just it having the characters it had. It had, it was just cool. In a sense, it was cool. Just seeing Danhausen kind of makes the show worth the wait to, going through, seeing the O'Neill brothers to, Makari Candy, and all these other matches we had, The Righteous Path, and Jackson Crowley being a squash match, and there's all these other matches that weren't that good. And, so, and then Emeritus and Aaron Roberts match. It is what it is. This was October 26, 2024. I watched it before I went to the party, that we went to. So, yeah. And, but anyway, but I recorded it that day, and some reason I put the thing in. I just, went to go make the video, and 6 minutes was missing from it somehow, but when I clicked on it, it said 26 minutes was in it. Somehow something goes on with my phone or with the recording app that I use that just doesn't record the last little bit. So there's lost, parts in our podcast sometimes. If I don't notice it, sometimes I don't notice it, sometimes I don't realize it, and I've put out pods where they just end. And there, we were still talking, and sorry for all that. But anyway, like and subscribe. Love y'all guys. Y'all are great. But This has been the format, and like I'm just trying to cover the Halloween stuff as much as possible. But you know, so we got this one in the bag. So happy Halloween! It's coming around the corner. We've got JCW Devil's Nights coming up. We've got Halloween Havoc tonight. Since I have to re-record the ending of this show, it's it's a little bit off at the end, but hey, whatever. Things happen sometimes, and you just gotta just move forward and just keep going. But, that has been and always will be the format. And we're out like Elvis Presley, brah.